everyone, AFM Bio here. Welcome to another video where today, actually, I'm going to recap one of my OTB games I played today. I played two games today on my tournament called the Grand Prix. It is a CFC and FIDE rated tournament. I played two games. Sadly, I lost two, but this one was the most devastating. Luckily, this person was unrated, so my elo did it. Okay, so my elo really didn't get affected as much. I was 1178. I lost this game on a winning position, and now that I analyze it, I know where I went wrong. So anyway, let's take a look. D4, D5, bishop F4, London system, E6, and we have E3, knight C6, knight F3, knight F6, C3. By the way, all of this new setup, it's on Lichess. It's still Lichess. I just used the extension called Prettier Lichess or Pretty Lichess, Prettier Lichess. The extension just lets me edit how I want to make the board. I kind of got bored of the original Lichess look, so I just did this. Anyway, knight to F3, and we have bishop to D7, H3. Pretty common sense. We don't want the knight going to G4, so A6. Again, prevents my bishop from going to B5, which makes total sense. So, okay, bishop D3 and bishop to E7. This is terrible. We have knight BD2. By the way, this is top engine for some reason. Like, look at this. Even the arrow says this is top engine. I just play this because it's the regular London setup. We have castles, and we have queen to E2. Queen to E2 saying, I want to look the castle alongside, but I'm not going to, especially, and my opponent's like, okay, well, I see you want to castle along, so B5. And I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'm not going to castle then. Knight G5, and we have H6. Here, I was contemplating H4, but then I just decided to play back knight to F3, knight GF3, and we have knight to B8. I literally looked at this move and said it's kind of dubious, but all right. G4, bishop C6 makes sense. Top engine move here is H4. I looked at it, but I did not want to give this pawn to my opponent. So instead, I just played G5, and it's not terrible. It's the, I think it might be the fifth choice of the engine. It's not terrible. I only have the top three choices up here. So anyway, I played G5. H takes G5, and knight takes G5 is the second top move. The engine wanted bishop takes G5, but I just looked at knight to G5 and it looks far more promising than bishop, and makes total sense. Knight to E4 is sort of dubious. So knight D takes E4 and D takes E4. And we have queen to H5 looking to immediate checkmate. So my opponent has to do bishop takes G5, bishop takes G5, and that queen is in danger. So he plays G6. And now that I look at it, when I played queen to G4, that's dubious now that I look at it, because I can just play G6, and point being, your queen is still in danger, so you have to deal with it. I don't know why I didn't do that. Anyway. G4, my loss isn't gone. We have F6, and here F6. Okay, so F6, and I did queen takes E6 check. It's the, I think it's the fifth engine move. It's not the top three for sure. Queen takes E6 isn't terrible. We have king to G7, and I did bishop takes E4, bishop takes E4, and queen takes E4. My opponent here played knight to D7. He could have actually taken the bishop, but I don't know, he saw ghosts and he didn't take it. So then I'm like, okay, well, bishop to F4. And we have F5. attacking the queen, so the queen drops to g2. It's the only move to keep the attack going. And opponent plays rook to f6, and I pin it with bishop to g5, just pinning that rook to the queen. There's no rush. We have rook c8, does not stop the threat. I looked at h4, but I didn't like it, so I just castled. Makes total sense. We have c5, and we have d takes c5, knight, and we have queen sliding to e8. What the computer's saying here, this is bullshit. This is complete bullshit. We can take a look at this after, but we have queen to e8. So let's take a look at this. Rook takes d7 check, and if queen takes d7, bishop takes f6 check, king takes f6, what do you get hit by? Oh, rook h to d1. Queen goes to e8, and you follow that up with rook to d6 check. King goes here. What's the follow-up? Queen here. Okay. And let's see, you were to take this pawn. Why would you take... Okay, let's see, you were to take this pawn. You go check. King goes here. This is fucking crazy. So, engine like this or this, let's just say this gets played. What if you don't want a queen trade? What if you go here? What do you get hit by? This check. Oh my god. And if the king were to run, this check. Oh, you get checkmate. Okay, screw you, engine. Anyway, we have bishop takes f6. I would just cash in the rook, and knight takes f6. By the way, bishop takes f6 is the third engine move, which is fine. So knight takes f6, and we have... Oh, I'll be honest. I completely missed queen to b7 check. I just didn't see it. Anyway, so I played rook h to g1, which is not terrible. Rook h g1 is the second move, and we have a knight to e4, f3, kicking out the knight, and knight takes c5, and I played b5. Now that I look at it, I kind of regret b5. I could have just played king b1. I even looked at king b1, and for some reason I played b5, b4, which isn't terrible. A knight went back to e6, and engine wants me to sack my rook, and I promise I did not do that here. I just played h4. Opponent took my c3 pawn, and I played king to b2. It's the second best move, but I didn't like king b1 for some reason. I don't know, and I can't explain that. We have rook takes e3, and I should have played king to b1, but I didn't. I played h5, and my opponent played knight to f8. I regret playing queen to d2. I very much could have just played rook to d2. And rook to d2 still looks not bad. But king to b2 is like solid. I don't see him getting in here at all. Yeah, now that I look at it, king to b2 is very solid. Because it doesn't really matter what you do. Okay, yeah. Anyway, king to b2, any queen to d2, and here you see the problem. We have rook to e2, and instead of playing king to b2, I played h6 check, king h7, and king to a3. You see the problem. I should have played king to b2, b1, but I didn't, and we have rook takes d2, and queen to e3 check, and I resigned because, yeah, I threw a winning position. Luckily this opponent wasn't rated, but yeah, and then after this match, I threw my other game. against a 800. That one was more tragic. It was d4, d5, c4, e4, Albin counter, and instead of him taking this, he did d takes. I did e takes, and here he played knight to c3. Here, let me just double check before I do anything. d4, d5. Wrong game. Give me a second, folks. d4, d5, c4, e5, c takes d5, e takes d4, knight c3. Yeah, so knight to c3 was definitely played. Knight to c3, bishop to e5. I played bishop here. And knight takes c4, queen takes d5. So this happened, this happened. Opponent played this, and oh, now that I look at it, I could have just taken the knight. Oh my god. I could have just taken the knight. But I didn't want to. I played queen here. He played this knight here. And bishop d4. Queen takes d5. Bishop takes d4. Bishop d4. Knight c6. Knight c3. Queen d6. So yeah, knight to c3. So hold on. So we had here knight takes hold on, just go back a move. We'll just follow along. Takes, yeah. So queen takes d5, bishop b4, bishop b4, knight c6. Oh, bishop to d4, right? So bishop to d4, knight to c6. So here, putting the pressure, and then we had knight to c3 here. Queen dropped after there, so then queen to d6. So queen dropped to d6 right here, and we had queen to d6. Knight to b5. I think it was, yeah, knight to b5. And I dropped my queen here. And yeah, he took this knight. And I don't know why, for some reason. So I took the bishop here, of course. Hold on. So knight to b5. Bishop to b4 check, right? So knight to b5. I ignore this. Bishop to b4 check. Bishop blocks b4. Bishop takes b4. Queen takes b4. Queen takes e2. Queen takes d2, and then queen here, and then this knight takes knight. So here I got absolute tunnel vision. I will be honest. I got tunnel vision, and instead of taking this knight, I took this knight, and yeah, you see the problem. Checkmate. Um, I should have just taken this, and we would have had a game. If he went here, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, we have a decent game. Because knight here, I'm looking at castle at some point, you know, or even, heck, I can just play bishop here. I don't know, like rook c8 here, knight here. It didn't matter. We have a game here. And also over here. Here, due to tunnel vision, here, queen takes here. Here, yeah. So, yeah, rough day. rough day. I have 2 more games, so we will try to bounce back tomorrow. But it's okay. We will try to bounce back tomorrow. Hopefully we can. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this recap. Tomorrow I'll do another recap. So peace.